for in this beat. Yes, it go way beyond burgers. Hope will go way beyond searching. Erudition take you beyond learning. Education keep your heart yearning. It's so born.
You see this flag here? This flag here symbolizes our nation. So if in 1854 through 57 with Dred Scott, they said that you can't be a citizen. You cannot be a citizen, and you never was a citizen of the United States. Basic fundamental Supreme Court case law, stare decisis, if they ruled this in Supreme Court, the highest court in the land, they say we can't be citizens, that means that that still applies today, okay? Because there was nothing to overturn that. There was no other case. In fact, there are other cases that came back to support that case that we can't be citizens. When you have those instruments, it only adds to their financial system. So, Islam?
Yeah, can I say you can't be a citizen if you're of African descent. So let's make that
right. That's of the original title of nobility, Section 12 of the 13th Amendment. So that means that the if you have of African descent, you cannot be a citizen of the United States. And then you also got to qualify when they say United States. Which state are they referring to? Because you're not a United States national. There's many different states that make up the United States, but they never qualify and law is specific. So that's fraud. So you're not a United States national, nor are you a United States citizen. So that is a lot of fraud taking place with the language, and that's why that's why we are big on learning the information first and then making a move. And we're about doing it together because we will address this together. We have laws that's already been ruled on that says that we can't be citizens. So that means that we haven't been doing something to the contrary of that, because they still look at us as Negro, Black, and colored when you go to apply for those instruments or go to employment and things like that. And when we agree to be those things, we are listed as corporate employees instead of foreign nationals to their corporation or even to their foreign jurisdiction. But that's a great question.
Stateless Islam.
Islam, you consider stateless. White people, quote unquote, okay, those who call themselves white, they would be considered, I'm talking about the Albions, stateless as well. Why? Because when you steal someone else's birthright, you lose your own as well. So they have to claim their birthright on their home. You're the Al Moroccan, not them. So when they tell you, you ask them what's their nationality, they tell you, oh, I'm American. You correct them. They're not Americans. They're not Al Moroccans. They're not Moabites. They're not of the American AA 222141 status. And when you start correcting the language, you can start to separate them from your land with the language, because they'll tell you, "Oh, my grandmother was Irish," or they'll start running down their lineage. My grandmother was Irish. My grandmother on my father's side, she was Dutch. They'll start telling you what's their true nationality. So these on the screen, who are stateless people today? You got Indian, okay, that's going back to the 1500s where Cortez came over here, Cristobal Colombo came over here and branded our people. Negro, colored, Black, African American, Hispanic, Latino, and the list goes on because they're making up new stuff every week, it seems like. I'm talking about our people. Islam, we got a question?
Yes, hi, this is Sherry. I was thinking, okay, so about